Okay, so I got a bit of a blind box and I'm really excited to share it with you. This was sent to me by Joseph at Grounded by the Moon, who sent me a little note saying thank you for having a little look-see. Then I also got a little card that says, this item was personally cleansed and charged under the light of the moon on the 9th, the 10th, 10th of the 9th. I don't know, you guys are American and I don't quite know. It's probably September. So there we go. Awesome. All right, look at this. I feel like the color scheme worked out quite subconsciously today with this beautiful gold silk. And it is the Practical Magic Inner Witch Oracle by Grounded by the Moon, and it's 37 magical cards. This is so stunning. Just gonna lay that out there. Okay, so we have the box of cards. This was a promo deck that was sent to me. It's taken me a little bit of time. If anyone wants to send me anything, I'm very, very thankful and grateful that I get sent stuff. Sometimes it can take a long time for me to get to it because I have a huge backlog of stuff. Yeah, it gets a little overwhelming at times to find time to do everything. So that's the box. Embrace your magic. Okay, then we have, there's the back. So 2 besomes, 2 witches' hats, sprigs of herbs, roses, and some stars. We have a single card spread, 2 card spread, do, don't, past, future. 3 card spread, mind, body, spirit, know, grow, let go, problem, solution, outcome. The Inner Witch 5 card spread, the heart, what's blocking me, how to embrace my magic, my answer from the divine, and the conclusion and development. And this was a spread that Grounded by the Moon did. Witches self-care 4 card spread, physical care, mental cleansing, emotional nurturing, and spiritual connection. And then we start with the cards. So we got a few little how-to cards in here. Okay. Rosemary, purify, heal. Lavender, lack, prosperity. I feel like if there's like a witch's beginner kit for herbs, it's like sage, rosemary, lavender are probably like the 3 top ones. Spilled salt, release. Now I think this is based on practical magic. So there's a saying in the movie, because I've watched that so many times, about planting lavender at your door for luck and rosemary for protection, and then spilled salt is a part of it. Belladonna, of course, is a part of the movie. If you have not watched the movie, you need to watch the movie and come back to me when you have. I love it so much. Belladonna plays a big part in the movie. Rose. That also confidence. Where she's hacking up the roses and they keep growing back every day. Amethyst. I hope it has a tiger's eye in here. When she talks about her lucky tiger's eye. Candle, rest, rejuvenation. Sally blowing the candle. Witch's boots. I love the look of these. Stability. Midnight margaritas. Truth coming to light. Well, that's true, isn't it? Put on some midnight margaritas and stick on that song, and love this movie. Yay, tiger's eye. Balance. Oh. Toad. Awareness. So if you've seen the movie, you're probably like totally getting every reference here. Butterfly, happiness. So I think this is a photo manipulated deck. It looks like it is. Cauldron, Transformation. Amas Veritias, Manifest. Probably still one of my favorite pieces of music. I listen to this soundtrack all the time. Stevie Nicks' 2 songs on that soundtrack, perfection in my eyes. Death Watch Beetle, Unnecessary Fear. Symbols, Believe. Phone Tree Community. Do they even do phone trees? I don't even know. I'm not part of my PTA at the school. Maybe they do. I don't know. Which is Hanging Rope. Protection. Again, very specific to the movie and the lore in the movie. Climbing Rose Bush. Consequences. Yes, very much so. Family House, Sacred Space. And how badly does nearly every person I've ever met want to live in that house? Oh my God, the greenhouse, everything about that house is just perfection. That would be my, if I had more money than Sin and I was able to take care of all of the things I wanted to take care of first, which is like Plastic and Our Oceans, my family, lots of charities, educating minority, like people who haven't had the most help in life. So it'd have to be like a lot of money because there's a lot more to do, better things to do with money than buy a house like that. But it would be pretty rad to live in a house like that. Full Moon, Control. New Moon, New Beginnings. Blood on the Moon, Destiny. Circle Around the Moon, Change. Black Kitten, Inner Child. Book of Shadows, Lineage, Roots. Spellwork, Clarity, Insight. Resurrection, Recklessness. Yeah, well, that's one way to put it. Oh my gosh. Like watching the movie in my head as I'm going through these. Blood Bond, Connections. Inner Circle, Strength. Such a good movie. Divination, Beyond the Veil. Earth Element, Grounding Survival. Air Element, State of Mind. Fire Element, Take Action. Water Element, Emotion, Intuition. And then we've got Magic. I love that. That's awesome. That's a really cool one. Halloween. And Practical Magic, Energy. And we have a little guidebook. So we have the guidebook. So little welcome, and then we go straight into the card meanings, which is great. So each one of them has a message, a keyword, and an affirmation. And as we had before, as you saw before, we've got the spreads here in the extra cards. So what I'm going to do, let's give these a shuffle. Now they do have a glossy laminate. They are standard tarot card size, and they have a beautiful black matte edging. So they will like fan really nicely, which is why I wanted to move the beautiful reading cloth. Oh, just, mwah. Beautiful. Water element. Emotion, intuitions. Let's have a look at what we have for water element. And this is in alphabetical order, which makes it nice and easy to find everything. So message, open yourself up, free your emotions and follow your heart rather than your head. Don't get lost in your thoughts. Let the water element flow through the channels of your emotions. Embrace the water element with a cleansing salt bath. Keywords, emotion, intuition. Affirmation, I flow with the water. Yes, I've been talking about having a salt bath for a while. I just have a very bad bath. But I'm going somewhere that hasn't got a bad bath when I go to Portland for Northwest Tarot Symposium. So I'm going to have a nice big salt bath. I also have this like hang up from being Australian about wasting water. And baths are like this massive luxury because I don't have very long showers because of being Australian and being around lots of water restrictions in my whole life. So any hoodle, I'm going to have a bath. This is the Practical Magic Inner Witch Oracle. I love the movie. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. I can almost recite the damn thing. It's very sweet. If you've watched the movie, if you love the movie, obviously I think you're going to have a great connection to this deck because of the characters and the meanings of a lot of the symbols and the actions behind it. It's a really sweet deck. You get the little guidebook as well, which is great. Aesthetically, it's very cohesive. I am going to pop in the description below where you can go and find this deck and all of the work by Grounded by the Moon. And as always, thanks for watching. And you know, if you like unboxing videos, I've got a gazillion of them, so go watch them all.